Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Loving My Home with Tammy. I'm Tammy. I am here right now in my laundry room, and I had a couple of ideas that I wanted to do for out here to make it a little nicer, maybe a little homier or cozy if you care if your laundry room is cozy. But anyway, I just thought it would help separate this area. This is where all the litter boxes are. There's one of them. The others are over here where my storage units are. And then that's Daniel's work clothes laundry basket. And then I have like my mop and stuff like that hanging there. It's just not very attractive. So I thought maybe a little curtain here draped down would help disguise some of that back there. So we're going to try that. And then I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning back here. I have my little shelf over the washer and dryer that I have like my detergent pods and just some couple of little decorative things in my dryer sheets. And so I wanted to add a lamp there. And I also got out of my attic, I've had it for a pretty good while, but I have this really cute laundry basket, and I thought, well, that would make it easier than carrying all my laundry in by hand, that I would use this little laundry basket. So I wanted to hang that out here. So I have a little hook that I'm going to use. So anyway, let's get into styling these items that I mentioned and see how it turns out. Okay, here is my little curtain that I got. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and I got it on clearance for $6.49. And it's like a gray with a repetitive triple stripe all the way up the curtain. So I am just going to put it on this tension rod here. So let's get this open and see how it looks. I have my handy dandy work blade cutter. So and just so you know, I have just a few of these here at the house. I don't want to damage the packaging just in case I decide I don't like it. Because if I don't like it, I have another idea in mind. Okay, I found the right end now. I was trying to find out which end was the one to go through. I'm just sliding it on. This is 84 inches long. I forgot how wide it said it was. Let's see. It is 52 inches wide by 84 inches long. Okay, well, it's a little long, but I have a solution for that. So I'm going to take it down and I'm going to take it off. And so I'm going to put the tension rod up here. I'm going to get out my little ladder. My idea is to drape the curtain over the rod, and then to kind of incorporate it into the laundry room, I am going to use clothespins to clip it onto the tension rod. I'm going to tilt it back a little bit so y'all can see the, there we go, see me at the tension rod. Let me get my little clothespins right quick. They're right here behind the camera. I've got 6 of them. I don't know if I'll need all of them or not, but let's see. So, okay. Measuring it down where it looks like it's draping to the floor. I don't want it dragging, so I'm going to take one of these little clothespins here, and this is just the traditional clothespin. And I'm going to clip that down here since I have that one measured out. Then I'm going to come down to this end. Do the same thing. Use that to hold that in place so I can judge the length on this one. Okay, that looks good. So again, I'm just putting a clothespin in. So now I will just kind of drape all this over, make sure it's about the same length, and then I'm just going to add clothespins. I hope I left it open so y'all can see what I was doing here. So it's all hidden, and I used 5 little clothespins up there. I think that looks cute. Like I said, it kind of makes you think of laundry room, like I'm hanging clothes out on the line. But anyway, I use that area a lot. So I'm going back and forth out there all the time. So I don't really want it totally closed off like that. So I'm going to take some jute. I have this little piece of jute that I cut already. And I have an eye hook here. I'm just going to slide that jute through there. I'm going to wrap it around the curtain here. I'm just going to tie it in a bow. Just like, you know, just a regular like shoelace bow or whatever. Like that. So there. Tug right there so that that's not pulled so tight. So I think that looks cute. It gives it a little character, but yet hides a lot of the ugly back there. Maybe I need to loosen it a little bit so it's not so much show. There we go. That's a little better. There. Okay, so I've got that. So next I said I wanted to add my little basket. So let me get the hook and the basket. I have this little hook, and I got these off Amazon a couple of years ago. And then my little basket that I thrifted is this one, and I've had it for a couple of 3 years or so. I like the little leather handles. I think that makes it look different and unique. So anyway, I'm going to hang that up over here. there's that. So this gives me easy access to the laundry basket, and when my clothes are through drying, I can just grab this basket, put them all in, and carry it in to fold the laundry. So now I need to add my lamp, and I'm going to wipe down that little shelf. Okay, now I have the camera turned so that we can clean this shelf, and there's some places I need to touch up with paint and stuff. I'll do that one day. But we did that. I hadn't even touched up the paint. There's a board back there that I need to paint and everything since we did our laundry room makeover. So these cabinets we got at Lowe's, and the shelf I've had up here for a long time, but we dropped it down. Got the new washer and dryer, and so anyway, let me wipe this shelf down and then we'll style it. And just so you know, my laundry room, even though it's in a little covered porch area, is outside. It is not connected to the house, so there's no air conditioning or heat out here. There's a window and a screen door, and this is kind of the cats hang out here. Dash is being my supervisor right now, and so anyway, it's subject to the elements out here. So I wished it was indoors, but as of this time, it is not. Maybe one day. Okay, that's all wiped off, the cat hair and everything else. Let's see, it doesn't really show too much dirt, but there's cat hair, and the cat hair isn't necessarily a color. No, you don't need up there right now. Now, I usually put a mat up here because some of the cats like laying up here and I don't want them scratching, or I don't want them falling and slipping and hurting themselves. So I have like a little mini bath mat that I lay up here, and I'm just pulling out the stray little strings that gets pulled out when they get up here sometimes. Okay, so there's that. So now let me decorate the little shelf. I'm going to start with my lamp, so let me grab that. Have it sitting inside. I just have this little glass lamp. I'm actually looking for a cuter lamp. I have not run across one, and I have looked in several places. So for now, we're just going to use this one. Notice it has to be a pretty short lamp. There's nothing like lamp light, is there? I just love lamps. I just love them. And this is where I got my little clothespins from. I got these little containers probably about when I started my channel, which was 3 years ago, this August, I believe. And I got them at Target in the dollar spot. This is the one that holds my pods, and because my washing machine is so deep, I have a hard time reaching over, as you can see, to get into the pods. So I put it here on the end, that way I can walk around and get them out. And then I have one more little of those jars, and it's got some of those dryer balls in it that you can put in with your dryer, and it helps warm your clothes up quicker. It's supposed to help save energy, I think. But then I just have a little faux fern out here. I'm just gonna sit that there by the lamp, hide some of that pipe. And then this is my little basket that holds my dryer sheets. And I just sit that right here. And that's all that I'm going to put out here. I'm just going to wipe down my little sign over here. And it is dirty. Gross. See? And during pollen season, oh my gosh, it was so yellow back here. But anyway, that's all I'm going to do out here. So let me give y'all a quick overview, and y'all can let me know what you think. After the overview, I'll just let you go. If you like the content of my channel, please subscribe to it. Let me know you subscribed, and I would love to get to know you better. And be sure to give me a thumbs up if you liked my video. And if you want to know when I post videos, you can hit the bell notification. There's a little bell. But my plan is, because I am editing my own videos now, I've done the last 3, I think. I've still had to ask a few questions, but for the most part, everything's been me doing it. So I'm actually proud that I've accomplished as much as I have. But anyway, my plan is that I'm going to post 2 videos a month, but I'm going to do shorts. I'm going to try to do a short every day. So y'all be sure to keep your eye out for that. So anyway, thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.